Welcome, Scorpio, to your mid-yearly reading, January through June 2026. And your first card is communication. This is about stagnant energy. It's about you being misunderstood and you misunderstanding others. Like the communication was off. There was always maybe beginning or in the middle or the end, there was always some type of drama or just a miscommunication. So with this card, it represents a number 7, and it's speaking from truth, speaking up for yourself. So we're talking about the throat chakra here, and it's about listening to your friends, to coworkers, to your partner, you know, just to anything, just really being open to listen. And you stopping along the way and listening to the other complete what they are saying will give you a better understanding of where they're coming from. And it also will open up an exchange that'll bring a breakthrough for you. Okay, so stagnation ends when conversations begin. Whether it's speaking up or truly listening, an open exchange will bring the breakthrough you need. Wow, I'm a Scorpio, so I like these cards. Master of Destiny. And this is, you're no longer at the mercy of fate, but you're now conscious of so much. And by being conscious, you're creating your destiny. You're no longer living the energy of fate. Fate is where you're repeating unconscious patterns, or even ones that are conscious that you haven't totally eliminated from your path. So I don't think you need to wait for a sign anymore. I think you are already there because you are the sign. You are the sign. So the card says, you are not at the mercy of fate, but a conscious creator of your destiny. Stop waiting for a sign. You are the sign. And then let's see, one more for you. Wow, fruits of labor. How about that? Like the sun ripening the crops, your efforts have matured into tangible success. It is finally time to reap the rewards of all you've so patiently and purposefully cultivated. Yes, Scorpio, we definitely want this. We definitely want these 3 cards here. Okay, let's look at the tarot. So we have the Magician. So this is really good when we synchronize with the 3 cards we just read. This is you making things happen. Whether you're in the mystical, whether you're in the physical realms, whether you're mysterious, whatever. I also feel that in 2026, you'll be very attracted to the esoteric, to the occult, to magic itself. And but in the meantime, this is your card to make things happen. You have the support. You have the spiritual support. And then we have the Page of Wands. So when I look at this card, is you're holding the power. You're holding the power. And you can make these things happen for you in 2026. Whatever you desire, whatever you want to call forward as your destiny, you have the power. I am liking this reading so far. And we have Justice, balance in relationships in 2026. Also, I do feel that some of you who have had some lingering, I'm getting the past here, some lingering lawsuits or just debt or just legal situations, that is going to resolve itself in 2026. And if that hasn't begun in 2025, it may show up this year. However, I do feel it will resolve itself. I do feel that some of you too who are looking to win a case, a legal case, you will definitely win it. And we have the Page of Swords. You're definitely moving forward in these first 6 months with a lot of, how do I want to put this? A lot of energy, and you're willing to take down whatever stands in your way. I mean, look at the card. You're willing to just take down anything that stands in your way. And you will do it. You are very determined this year to create a life that you feel has been on hold or disrupted in many ways. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So you are traveling, you know, maybe once, twice, maybe more this year. You are exploring as well, trying out new things, testing things. You are, like what they say, testing the waters. And you're not sure if you want to cross that bridge, but I really feel that you are. But take your time because, like I said, you're testing the waters. The next card is the Three of Wands. This card here tells me that you are in the process of putting things together. And you left the table open across from you with a coffee cup, which means you are inviting spirit in. You are inviting opportunities in. This is a great card. All right, let's see. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. And so I do feel that you are carrying over some financial issues, maybe debt from the holidays. It could just be debt from 2025 in general. But in 2026, I really feel that you will be changing how you're making money. You're going to be changing how you do business, how you relate to money, how you overspend or maybe not spend enough. But either way it goes, you will be dissolving financial issues that you have carried over into 2026. But you're going to be peaceful about it. And you've got the World card. So everything is open for you. Excuse me. Everything is open and you're peaceful. I feel like you're more relaxed. Though not so much anxiety or stress that you were experiencing. Oh, and the Lovers. I do feel like here somebody may come to your rescue to help you financially. I also do feel that, you know, with the World card being the card I pulled before that, there are opportunities for international relationships, like attraction to someone who lives overseas or quite a distance, maybe a different culture than you. But I also feel that there is somebody, okay, so I'm getting message here from Spirit. Some of you have had some pretty bad partners, and I'm not just talking about intimate, I'm talking also about business, that I do feel like gets dissolved. Like I don't feel like some of you are moving forward with these partners of yours. Could be intimate. It could be your commitment, business, family, whatever the relationship is. Some of you are just reuniting with peace and more of a balance in a relationship with that person. But at the same time, I feel like some of you are just going to dissolve what no longer works for you because you don't want to move through another year being stagnant or stuck in that energy. And trust me, I feel you. like you've done everything on your part to communicate, to get the message clear, but they aren't always listening, okay? Or they're not always, or you're not always listening, okay? Maybe you are in a narcissistic or an abusive relationship, or you're just, I don't know. I'm just feeling like there needs to be quite a bit of work here and quite a bit of balance. Okay, so now we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so as I proceed on in line with the reading, this is someone that you have been on and off, like in a battle. I feel that they've either wounded you or you have wounded them. And so the pain is stronger than the love from the heart. The miscommunication is stronger than communicating peacefully and understanding one another. But I do feel that that approach is going to change in 2026. You might not be feeling it right now, but this is a 6-month forecast. So that is coming in. Or even choosing a partner that's totally opposite than what you've been in. And here's the Six of Cups. Okay. Some of you, I feel, maybe are heartbroken or missing someone that you shared such a bond and love with. Also what I'm feeling is like a reconciliation, a reuniting with someone that you deeply love and they deeply love you. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like you're moving about a lot. There seems to be a lot of work, a lot of tedious tasks, just like a lot of things that you're going to be so busy with. There isn't going to be as much time as you had in 2025. It's like, okay, well, that makes sense because Neptune and Saturn are moving into Aries and Uranus is going into Gemini again, and they're going to stay there. So we're talking about a lot of air and fire. So there is going to be a lot of energy, but there's also going to be a lot of ego. Like Neptune rules the 12th house in a natal horoscope, a natal chart, and that's the subconscious mind. That's the unknown. You know, psycho-spirituality, psycho drugs, you know, all kinds of things that Neptune rules. And now it's going into a fire sign because it was in its natural sign, but it did cause a lot of issues. But that's because there was a lot of past lives, subconscious stuff. There was just a lot to deal with emotionally and mentally. Now it's going into a fire sign, Aries, which rules the first house. So you're going to let Mars energy along with this Neptune. So it's going to be a lot of fire. All right. So you're definitely moving. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, when I look at this card, the Seven of Swords, I feel like you're kind of like hiding behind this tree. Like you want to be seen, but you don't want to be seen. And yet you're still defensive. You're still not sure where you're at on any level. So I'm going to leave it at any level because a lot of you may have different things that are happening here. And you're not sure if you want to actually shoot that bow and arrow or if you just want to lay low and just kind of investigate, you know, investigate the situation. Okay, so we're going to look now at another deck before I close this reading. The Two of Cups. If you're not together, you are uniting together. If you're single, you're meeting up with love. If you're looking for a partner in business, you've got it. But taking consideration of what I've already read in this reading in regards to, you know, taking your time. There's some trust issues here. You're kind of leery to move forward because of things that you feel like you've been burnt about, that you've been wounded. Okay, this card's sticking out here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Be practical. This is a grounding card. This is also a money card. You're in charge here. You are in charge of your finances this year. And whoever has been ruling you or controlling you or whatever about your finances last year, that's not going to happen. And if some of you Scorpios have been taking a lot from someone, that's going to end, okay? Because either that person's not going to let you do that anymore, or there won't be a necessary need for it. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So these next 6 months are great manifesting months for you. It's also about just gifts. People might just turn around and just gift you out of nowhere. Or you might receive an opportunity from someone who's more stable, okay? Or come up with good ideas in regards to business. That's what I'm feeling. It's just a new financial opportunity for you here. And one more card. I know I went really long on this video, but sometimes I just get carried away. Three of Wands. Great card. This is the receiving support card. So you are going to get a lot of support. You are going to receive a lot of support on the decisions that you're going to make. I also feel like some of you may relocate. You may move, whether it's within your community or outside of your community or even outside of the country or state, wherever you live. But you're starting to see the big picture. It's like the fog is moving away. Now, you know, might not feel like that when you get towards the middle of January, though, because we will be approaching the Saturn conjunct Neptune, and that might leave us a little bit foggy again. But I feel like we're just projecting through these next 6 months. You are definitely uplifted. You are definitely clear. You see the big picture. And you're confident about it. You're also very happy. Okay? I mean, it might take a little, you know, shooting that bow and arrow to get exactly where you want to be. But honestly, you're going to be happy. Even if it's ending something that you've been in or beginning something that you haven't. Either way, you are going to be so happy. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for listening.